And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing, man. Episode 1, words over whoopties, man. Tap in with the tap in. If you ain't hit that subscribe button, become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you get into that, man. My newest single, Your Love Ain't For Me, is out now on all streaming platforms. Plus, get into this comment, man, because we giving away $500 to the top commenter between now and 50,000 subscribers. We not finna hold y'all no longer, man. Words over whoopties, episode 1. We got LUCE CANONN in this motherfucker. We asking all the can't say that because you can't cuss in the first. Hey, don't cuss for the first 5 minutes. I forgot. Don't cuss for the first 5 minutes. Woo wops over whoopty bands, man. We finna get into that, man. But let's get right into it, man. LUCE CANONN, can you hear us?
What's up with it, King?
Man, so look, man, we got LUCE CANONN on the live. Feuds turned into, I ain't gonna say friends because we ain't friends, but we figured it out. Words over whoopties. Words over whoopties.
Mm-hmm.
But let's jump right into it, man. How we was talking in the DMs, and the first thing you said is, what about BRICC? Let's start there. So when you say what about BRICC, what about BRICC?
You know what I'm talking about. You talking about like all this. See, let me be politically correct, right? So you see how PNICE talking about like the NAP word and all the other stuff like that, right?
Okay.
But he's supposed to. And I'm from the neighborhood, but at the end of the day, we don't get along with tramps. And it's okay. I got homies from, tramps. But I get along with them, but I don't get along with the gang. And that's what people don't understand. They get it misconstrued and say, we dissing and stuff like that, but we always gonna diss. And it's crazy because that's the other side. That's the opposite side. I get along. I love what DW Flame and them doing. Certain things they've been doing in the media right now, I call it snitching. And everybody else should be calling it snitching too, because when I have my fair shares of stories and stuff like that I'm telling about myself. You get what I'm saying? Niggas saying, oh, you telling and stuff like that, but that's not telling if you describing or telling a story about yourself.
All right, so let's stick to one thing at a time. We're gonna get to all that. So
Let's go.
So when you say that BRICC being around DW Flame and them and that word is being uttered, because we're not gonna do no diss on our side. What you say is what you say, but we don't use certain words on our side. You feel me?
Yeah, of course.
But what do you expect as BRICC baby being in a podcast space inside of a no jumper building? What is he expected to do in that moment?
No, as soon as if the nigga said, like, pass me a nap, I'd be like, okay, tramp. And then it would have been cool.
So you think that he should have disrespected him back?
I think that it shows that if we talking about like two gangs and O's and trains or whatever, you got to make light of something, because it was a slip up, and then he should have just said, "Oh, whatever, tramp," and everybody would have been cool with that.
Okay.
And DW Flame had to respect that, and so did BRICC Baby, because y'all were quote unquote homies. So if y'all quote unquote homies, that gang politics shouldn't get a interference with a friendship, not at all.
So
because when we go to jail, we don't see no gang politics. It's just blacks.
So let me ask you this question: despite the fact that DW Flame apologized, then what? Because DW Flame did in fact apologize profusely, but even still after that, I've still heard you kind of be on BRICC Baby head about it. Like basically, so what? An apology ain't enough.
No, see, I wasn't on BRICC Baby head. See, the thing is just like this. He said that word, and when he said that word, and when they bring up a topic of me, a Trajan should never ever speak about just like I would never ever speak about DW Flame in their situations. I only did that because they spoke about of me. You get what I'm saying? So if we haven't polished certain politics and stuff like that, DW Flame should have knew like, yeah, let me stay out of that. You get what I'm saying? But he did it. He engaged in that conversation where he know certain situations you just don't do. And that's exactly what he engaged in something that he shouldn't have.
Which was what?
Which is just like, you know how BRICC Baby be on there, you know, shooting his shot, doing certain things, and you know, putting my name involved. After DW Flame said the word nap, right? He should have knew and said, well, let me stay out of this subject because it's still a touchy subject right now. You get what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this question, because I've asked you this before. Based off that same logic, how are you cool with WACK when he dissed your neighborhood and your dead homies?
You see, and then what did I show you? I sent you immediately. He apologized for it.
But then he can but it's, see, here, I'm gonna give you my opinion.
Okay.
This is what makes it different. DW Flame apologized immediately. WACK apologized over the course of days after pressure got on him. But when WACK did it, DW Flame was asking for an inanimate object. That is a huge difference in somebody saying full-blown F your neighborhood and F your dead homies. That's a huge difference. We're not gonna pretend like it's not. That's a huge difference.
Okay. Let's fast forward it, because it was my homies that told him fuck Pyru and fuck Paquema.
Right?
First. So as a man, what you expect him to do?
Stand on what he said and not apologize afterwards? Because what we do know factually.
He got, just like he said, he didn't apologize to my hood. He apologized to certain individuals that he got love for. That's the difference.
And then WACK apologized months after he did it multiple times. It wasn't an immediate apology like DW Flame.
No, he did it immediately.
Cap.
He called us up after Clubhouse.
Calling somebody up ain't the same as that the disrespect was public, but the public apology took months. We can't talk about what happened behind the scenes. We can only talk about what we know for a fact.
Okay, but I'm telling you like this, right, King? If somebody call us immediately and be like, yeah, I got hot-tempered and stuff like that, it was my bad, my fault, or whatever, when I get on this public platform, I'm going to apologize to y'all. And that's exactly what he did.
So the apology made it enough, and that's cool. Just the apology is cool, and y'all move on. After he was blatantly disrespectful.
They was blatantly disrespectful to him. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you the full inside of it. The person that disrespected him stayed at my house and used to live with me. I used to take care of him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's my homie, my brother. So at the end of the day, as they got into it, but he knew when they got into it, like, bro, y'all was around each other. Why are you cloud chasing and telling him Elf Pyru and Elf Paquema when basically, like, you had the same opportunity to say to his face? And that's what I was confused about. So when he said it on a Clubhouse platform and WACK said it back or whatever, WACK immediately got off the phone. He called me, S-Mac, and a couple of the other homies and was like, bro, I want to apologize to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then he explained himself. But see, the thing is, he's from Pyru. We still from Rolling 60s. We just don't get along, but he get along with us. Just because we have a relationship, that don't mean that I fuck with your neighborhood. And that's just how it is. And that's what a lot of these fake niggas be doing. Be like, oh, okay, I fuck with this person, and I wasn't. When you go to jail, niggas gonna be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you fuck with that homie, nigga. You still an enemy. We still have to get in. And that's just how it translates in the streets. And when niggas don't understand and realize, like, bro, that's like some fuck shit or some scary shit. You go in the cell and you be like, oh, I know whoopty whoop from your hood, and so what, nigga? You an enemy. You still have to get in and run those fades.
So based off
that's how game making works.
So let me ask you this question. Now, this is asking the question off you because it's going to determine my next question. In dealing with these politics and everything that we're talking about in the interview, I would assume that you're looking at it from a political standpoint, a political standpoint based upon the fraternity that you represent within the streets. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, you owe WACK a fade for dissing your neighborhood and your dead homies. That's a fact.
Okay.
Even if y'all homies afterwards, y'all deserve a friendly one for sure.
But see, you don't understand. Me and WACK and stuff like that, we already had our differences. That's what people don't even understand. We just didn't put it on a public platform. Now you getting it first. So the thing is like.
So hold on, real quick. So are you saying that issue specifically has already been addressed between you and him off camera?
Of course.
Did it get physical?
Yes, of course.
So don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. WACK whoops your feet.
Okay, listen. Let me tell you this, right? WACK is no buster, and that's what y'all be getting it confused. WACK is a nigga he's gonna pull out and he gonna pop something. He gonna kill something. You know, you saying did it get in the physical fight? So see, that's the difference. You get what I'm saying? Is we met up. He had his crew. I had my crew, and we had mutual friends there. And WACK stood on his business, and that's what I'm gonna tell you.
So when you say stood on a business, because I'm talking about specifically when he said F the rolling 60s, is that the business that you're saying he stood on?
Listen, when you say F rolling 60s and stuff, right?
I didn't say that. WACK said that. Don't put them words in my mouth.
Okay, so listen, just like DW Flame said, fuck naps, right? And you apologize.
But DW Flame didn't say that. But hold on, DW Flame didn't say that.
Yes, he did. He said naps.
But he didn't say F nobody. He asked for a cigarette, and the word was derogatory, but he never said F nobody. WACK blatantly said F the rolling 60s.
Okay, so I'm supposed to get mad at WACK after he apologized, stood on his business, and because another nigga did his set in this Pyru. See, y'all, you Trap News, you a smart individual, right?
And
very smart, because I watch I watch your videos. So you have to really understand this like this. My stance with WACK is always gonna be solid because WACK is a real nigga. The other niggas I'm gonna tell you about, like, they not like that. They not. But WACK stands on his business. He stands on his own ground. Like, y'all be thinking like, oh yeah, he's gonna do it. Now, he's gonna pop you for sure. 100% out of 100% times. Guaranteed.
So just based so I can say I said it, because you know I'm gonna do a reaction video to this, because I will react to my own videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be said that you putting Pyru business over 6-0 business, and you a Pyru sympathizer when you from rolling 60s and your neighborhood got disrespected.
That's not true.
That's what it looked like.
Okay, so look, now let me tell you.
Yeah, because look, I'm telling you what it looked like. Here's your chance to tell me what it is.
Okay, so the thing is just like this, right? When I said fuck tramps, right? And I stand on that, right? Because I'm Trey K. Nigga, when the nigga Cartoon called me and he was like, why you say this and say that? I said, nigga, because I said it. I said, if it was offensive and stuff like that, I can't take it back. But if it offended you or whatever like that, I apologize. But nigga, I can't apologize for saying fuck tramps when I said it. You get what I'm saying? It's like I meant what I said at that time, and it is what it is. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna apologize for saying it, because if I said it, I said it. And that's where niggas have to understand. You have to stand on whatever you say. Whatever come out of your mouth, that's what it is.
So before we switch gears, because I did want to talk about Cartoon, but before we switch gears, to wrap up this situation about WACK specifically in comparison to his situation where he outright blatantly dissed the rolling 60s versus DW Flame asking for a cigarette, I'm going to say that
it's the same thing. Once you say a derogatory statement, like, it's the same exact thing, bro. You see, you're trying to play fiddle because you don't fuck with WACK. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so does DW Flame owe BRICC Baby a fade?
Yes, because afterwards, BRICC Baby should have left it alone. BRICK Baby should have just like, okay, cool, we got past that. But then when you going around with other conversations and it's getting leaked and stuff like that, of course, DW Flame is like, bro, I thought we got past that. That's the difference.
So let me ask you this question: does WACK owe Even if it's not you, does WACK owe a member of the Rolling 60s a fade based off that same logic?
Yeah.
So why as you have I have heard you say out your own mouth that you are a joint, a fixture, and a high-ranking member of that community, yes?
Yes.
So if WACK is your homie, why not you be the one to give him that friendly?
The point of it is like this, because me and WACK don't have, we're not in that type of that space. You get what I'm saying? And you just said it. Practice what you preach, Trap News, because you just said we have to show the youth of America something totally different. You just told me that today.
Yep, but we go get into that because you was tripping in that video, but that's a different video. That's a different topic.
So wait, hold on. Let me tell you. So you just said that we have to change the youth of America. So when WACK have a problem with an individual that dissed him first, and he had to do
that individual who is that individual is your homie though.
Yes, yeah, he's still my brother.
And because we both know who that individual. We're not going. Don't say his name because he don't. Yeah, but we both know that he a nigga from over there. He is a joint, undeniable.
But you have to really understand this, right? I brought them face to face.
And who didn't want to fight?
That other individual.
I don't believe that.
I'm telling you.
I don't believe that. Look, without saying too much, you know why I don't believe that.
Listen, I brought them face to face, and I brought him to WACK Studio. Dead homies. So
I don't know. We gonna switch gears.
I brought him to the studio. They was face to face, and I told WACK, I said, WACK, this is that person, and then I said, hey, that's WACK 100 or whatever like that. They looked at each other. WACK said, what's up, or whatever. The other individual just nodded his head, and that was it.
Seemed like it was a different energy at the Corrupt and Game concert, but, seemed like that's something.
Okay, so the game is, what's the name concert, right? So let's break this down, because I think that people is
So are you saying that the 6 O's are lying on WACK by saying that WACK never got touched? Are you saying that your homies lied on WACK?
Yeah, the person that rushed him was Pac-Man, right?
Don't say no names. Don't say no names.
No, listen. Hold on, because I already talked to Pac-Man about this, right? So this is what you have to understand. Nobody got to security. Got to security. They tried to. It was my homie Corrupt and everybody was there at the concert. WACK literally walks outside or whatever and pulls out his gun, and it was a standoff. That was it.
So Mr. Paru, I knock everybody out, was scared of a fade?
He wasn't scared of a fade. It's 1 against about 50. He just pulled out his gun and was like, what we gonna do?
What's the difference when WACK has the upper hand and he's a 50 against the 1? What's the difference? Because what we both know, and this has nothing to do with gangbanging. Let's just put this in LA politics. Let's take gangbanging out of it. We both know that sometimes you just got to get packed out. We both know that.
In jail.
You ain't never been packed out on the streets? Because I have.
No, of course I have, but we talking about when we was probably 16, 17, 18. Like, you niggas is grown man. They're going to pull out that thing, and you think you're going to touch a grown man, nigga, you're going to get your shit blown off.
So, basically...
Trap. Okay, let's cut the politics, right? 50 people coming at you. You got your blower on you. What you gonna do?
Look at my security because I'm a law-abiding citizen.
No. Okay.
That's my answer. You're not gonna get me to say nothing else.
Okay. I'm gonna take that from you.
Because I'm a square and I'm a civilian. Because we love the Crips, the Bloods, the SAs, the Asians, the Norteños, and the Hells Angels. Pyrus and Hoovers included. Not gonna get me to slip on camera.
Okay, so... But that's how the story went. That's the truth. There was nobody touching each other. Think about this, right? If they touch WACK, when do you think it'd be phone footage?
I would say yes and no.
No, come on, like, you can't be biased because you don't fuck with him.
Just say, okay, so this is what I will say. Do I care for WACK as an individual? No. However, what I cannot take away from WACK, that's a smart motherfucker. You can't take away his hustle. You can't take away his chili chasing. That's what you can't take away. So that means that is an intelligent man. So I'll take all bias, all political, all everything out of it. WACK is borderline a genius in the industry of entertainment. You cannot take that from this nigga. You can't take away the opportunities that he can provide. You can't take away from the doors and the angles that he'll open. You can't take away nothing that he's accomplished. From trucking to music to whatever else that he might have a hand in, security. And look, I'll even take it a step further. Even as a father, you can't take away his father because his children clearly respect him and love him. So that shows a lot about a man. That's what we can all say. That's what we can all say. I will always give credit to where credit is due.
Okay, I could say the same thing about you because as a father and certain things that I see in your videos, that's why it's like me and you haven't had a great relationship. Not at all. And you be getting every chance in the world to throw your shade. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to lie. I stand on that. For sure. I'll die on that hill.
Yeah, no. I understand. I understand what you're saying. But, you do what you do. It's funny. And sometimes I realize, like, oh, yeah, he must not understand who he's dealing with, but at the end of the day, it's like
as far I don't understand who I'm dealing with as far as who.
When it comes down to me, I'm the type of guy that I like the entertainment and stuff like that. And with you, it's like I think you got a lot of heart. It's just you fighting for the wrong fight because you're too smart, and I think you get tricked a lot.
Really?
Because
well, hold on. Let's go back to the first question. When you say I don't know who I'm dealing with, as far as who?
I'm talking about like me. You get what I'm saying?
What if I know and I just don't care?
Okay, I respect that. That's.
I mean, because South Central's only but so big.
That sounds like something that you would say, and I have to respect that. But let's go a step further, right? I know that you be running content with the Scandalous Los Angeles TV dude, right?
Now, do I know him personally? No, but do I love his content? Fuck yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you this, right? Why you stand on business, you show your face, you do this interaction, but then a nigga hide under an AI voice. What kind of buster shit is that?
Now, this is what I will say.
Stand on business.
I'm about to give you the realest answer. The realest answer. I purposely show my face. I am the only nigga who does what we do in the reaction space outside of Flacco. But Flacco don't count because he's from Dakota. You feel me? I am the only one that's from where we're from that will show his face. And the reason why I show my face is because, like you said, if I got to squabble up behind it, if I got to run a whoop-de-whoop out behind whatever come with it, I'm more than willing to stand on.
But
and
that's why I said that I respect that. See, that's what you not understanding. It's like you're not running from.
I'm not running from a fade at all.
From an altercation. You get what I'm saying? Even though that there's certain things that I be thinking like is wild, but I respect the way you think. I respect the way that you operate, King, and that's what I like. But certain individuals, I think you run content on, but they not who they say they are, bro. And that's just like
individuals like who? Who are you talking about specifically?
Okay, so let's go with Yael and DUSE and all of them, right?
Okay.
So Yael and them, he's mad because he got punched on.
He did. He did get punched on. That did happen.
But the thing is, it's like all he had to do is just say, I win some and I lose some.
Very true.
It's a respect issue. Why say that? And see, the thing is, I was never gonna put that footage out. Never ever. Until that nigga got on Clubhouse wolfing. And when he got on Clubhouse, I'm like, bro, after you got your ass whooped, the next day you came in and you apologized. Like a hoe. Like, bro is not tough. Wouldn't throw rice at a Chinaman's wedding. Like, bro is not like that. He's soft. When his car got repoed or whatever, I helped him get his car out. When his mama died, the fat bitch I literally paid for the extra large casket. dead homies. And, like, it was an extra large casket.
Yo, you gotta shut the fuck up talking about this casket. You gotta shut the fuck up talking about this casket.
No.
God bless the dead. Nah, you gotta shut the fuck up about the casket.
It's serious,
I get you, man. I get you, man. I get you, man.
Even when
Loose
it
cannon.
came to flower arrangements, right? It was triple the price. I'm talking about triple the price because they wanted casket to go around the flowers to go around the casket and sit up. So think about it. It was an extra large casket. So if you get a little tiny boutique flower,
What does this got to do with me not knowing who I'm running the content on? What does this got to do with the price of tea in China?
because listen, I'm getting to the point, right? I'm getting to these suckers feed you false narratives and lie. But these niggas.
But okay, but what have they lied about? Because I mean, look, I'm not gonna nobody. I don't have Deuce Sims' number. He don't got my number. I do not know Yael. I watch this nigga on the same YouTube you watch this nigga on. And what the latest truth is, you niggas got played out of 2 bands because niggas was too thirsty for fake paperwork.
Okay, but listen, we did. When you said that to me, I said, what did I say? Yeah, we got to take that.
Okay, respect.
They got that. We ain't tripping. That's lunch money.
But now see here go the thing though. Here go the thing. So, and if we keeping it all the way 100. You can't say, "Oh, I ain't tripping. That's lunch money." No matter how much money you have. Number one, if we
played.
Period.
That's what you want to hear. We got played.
And we can, as men, that's priceless.
Yeah, we got played. Nobody sugarcoating that. I don't think nobody did.
Oh, 600 for sure sugarcoating that. But we gonna get to hold on. Let's finish this and then we gonna get to cartoon. We gonna get to 600 and then
okay. What about Spider Girl? Why he turned down the fade?
From who?
From me.
When?
Oh, see, listen, I'm gonna feed you the content. You get what I'm saying?
Is that the one where you played a video where he was like, "Oh, I was afraid, or some shit like that"?
No. One of the homies asked him. He was like, "You want to get in with loose cannon?" He said no.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this, and this is taking the world deeper into my personal life than I would like, but let's do it for the sake of the conversation. Now, I do talk to Spider. I am speaking for myself. I am not speaking for Spider. Based upon what I know him, I think that nigga give you a fade.
No, he's not. He's a sweetheart. He's a real sweetie. And
all right, so look, I'm not. This is what I will say. I'm not saying you lying. I'm not saying you telling the truth. What I'm saying is, based upon my relationship with Spider, that nigga give you a fade. If your relationship is different, I can't say it is. I can't say it's not. But based upon what I know about this nigga, oh, he'll give you a fade for sure.
Yeah, I think that you got a little bit too much confidence in in Spider. Like too much confidence, like because it's just a super buster.
Well, let me ask you a question. Hold on. When the last time you had a head up fade?
Me?
Yeah. Not a pack out. When the last time you had a head up fade?
2 weeks ago.
You got to is there?
I sent you the content.
Is that when the video of the dude upstairs in the house?
No, heck no. Come on. Listen to the content. I just sent it to you.
Is it a video or is it audio?
It's audio.
Nah, we want to see a fade. I don't want to hear nothing.
No, this is Spider-Loc. You just asked for.
Oh, the content of Spider-Loc talking to you?
Yeah, no, he's talking to our mutual friend.
Let me see.
Hey, what's up? What's cracking with it? Nah, shit. I seen a video with you and Loose Cannon, I think. Yeah. That's your boy? Yeah, I fuck with him. What's cracking?
That's not Spider-Loc's voice, nigga. I know Spider-Loc's voice. That's not that nigga's voice.
Listen to it.
That's not his voice, though. I'm going to just say this. I know I talk to Spider-Loc often. Hold on. I talk to Spider-Loc often. That is not his voice.
So listen to it, bro.
Hey, what's up? What's cracking with it? Nah, shit. I seen a video with you and Loose Cannon, I think. Yeah. That's your boy? Yeah, I fuck with him. What's cracking? He's just a real big old goof. He's been lying to me for years. mean, so what you want me to do? Yeah, nothing ain't told you a long time. Oh yeah, nah, yeah. Look, like when I went in, check this out. When I went in for dirt that nigga knocking that motherfucker down at the thing. When I was in there, you know, my nephew Avenue Blue that got killed over there, right? Over in the cities. Yeah, nigga, that internal shit. Nigga, they went on a little thing and somebody.
Trap news.
I'm here. We listening.
I've been.
Hold on, let me finish playing the rest of it. Hold on.
All right, play.
What's up? What's up? What's cracking with it? Nah, shit. I seen a video with you and LUCE, CANT, I think. Yeah. That's your boy? Yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with him. What's cracking? He's just a real big old goof. He's been lying to me for years. But see, look, this the thing. You want to get down with him? No, he can't get no fair one with me. I mean, so what you want me to do? Yeah, I just ain't told you a long time. Oh yeah, nah, yeah. Look, like when I went in, check this out. When I went in for dirt that nigga knocking that motherfucker down at the thing. When I was in there, you know, my nephew Avenue Blue that got killed over there, right? Over in the cities. Yeah, nigga, that internal shit. Nigga, they went on a little thing and somebody killed my nephew, my nigga. When I was in the county. I've been, my nigga T-Lo from neighborhood too, right? He left. My nigga T-Lo, that's my nigga. That's one of his boys. Well, all them niggas in that picture either stay by me, a couple of them stay right down the street from my buff.
But then, all right, so let's say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. In that video, it don't sound like that nigga. But let's say, but all right, but look, for the sake of argument, let's say it is. This video still don't say shit.
The point of it is like this, right? And we being politically, if we both neighborhoods, and when somebody be like, because I told Spider-Lo, we could be cool afterwards after I beat you up, and that's where it's gonna go. And I'm like, sweetie, I'm the one that got to your house, right? This energy came out of nowhere with Spider. I got him in his house. He was in a Mitsubishi Mirage, bro, with his kids staying there, bro.
Yeah, we know the story. Parking lot, grocery store, ran out of gas. We all watched the No Jumper interview.
No, but listen, what I'm telling you is I helped him.
Wait, hold on. So are you saying 100% that's Spider-Lo's voice in that video?
Yes.
It sound like Cap to me. It don't sound like that. It doesn't sound like the nigga I talk to almost every day. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. That's Spider-Lo. Ask him.
I'm just saying. Look, all right, bet. Listen.
We played it on No Jumper, right?
Bet.
We played it on No Jumper. Did you see those text messages from Spider-Lo?
That don't mean I could come up with a bunch of text messages right now between me and two phones and make it look like it's you right now. We both know that.
No, listen. I'm telling you. Did you want me to send you the text messages?
The reason why I don't believe text messages, I can make up text messages between me and you right now on my phone, blue dots and all. I could do it right now on my phone and make it all. I can make it all up right now. I don't believe that shit.
Okay. Listen.
I believe Spider-Lo takes fades because we saw Spider-Lo take a fade. I believe WACK did 60s because we saw WACK did 60s. I believe that you got a real issue with Rosé and how they moving because we saw you have an issue with how they moving. That's what we believe, what we see.
Okay, so listen. You correct with half your agenda and your stuff your statements that you're saying, but that's Spider-Lo. Dead homies. Neighborhood Crip.
Okay, so let's say that it is Spider-Lo. It still doesn't show he doesn't want to fight you. It doesn't say that.
He said, do you want to fade with Loose Cannon? He said no. He can't get no head ups.
We'll come back to this. We got the team investigating. We're going to table this part of the interview and we're going to go to the next part.
Okay.
So, no, we're going to say that. We're going to go back to the end. What's going on with, let's go back to this conversation with you and Cartoon where you disrespected him in his neighborhood. What made you, first of all, what was the necessity of the crash out? That was unnecessarily nothing.
Okay, so listen, let me tell you the whole thing with it, right? So I made a video directed towards DW Flame, right? When it came down to the issue with they keep speaking up on my name after he said the nap word, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, bro, like, why are you engaging in a conversation when you know you just got that and niggas pulled up to no jumper and stuff like that. Not me, but you know, 4 extras and then pulled up, and they was, you know, they was mad. So when you saying certain things or talking about somebody from neighborhood, it's kind of like a touchy subject. So I was just telling them, like, bro, like, stop saying that or whatever like that, because I don't even get along with tramps. Cartoon inserted himself into the business for no reason, clout chasing. That fat fuck, and it's like he should stay in Alabama. Like, bro, like, do your videos.
But how you gonna tell somebody to stay in Alabama when you in the IE? You ain't in South Central every day.
Listen, okay, let me break it down to you, right?
So, I mean, right, my nigga, are you telling why you would be an idiot to be in South Central every day if you have an alternative?
Listen, okay, let's break it down. I own the house in Calabasas. I own 2 houses in Corona, 1 in Riverside and 1 in Claremont.
So again, you're not in exactly. You're not in LA every day. Why would you be?
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. But I could pull up anytime. That's what y'all not even understanding.
Does Delta not fly across the world?
Huh?
Does Delta Airlines not fly across the world?
Yeah, but see,
because it takes you're more valid because it takes him longer to get there. That doesn't make sense.
That's not true. I never did 5 trade. It don't have nothing to do with him. Don't insert yourself into business that it have nothing to do with.
Okay, I can respect don't insert yourself in a business that has nothing to do with versus well you're way in Alabama because ultimately the goal is to get out of poverty. So why would we just hang out in poverty willingly every day? That'd be dumb.
Okay, so but what I'm trying to say is it didn't have nothing to do with him at all. You get what I'm saying? So when things don't have nothing to do with him, why insert yourself into it? And that was the same thing that DW Flame did. He inserted himself into business that didn't have nothing to do with him. You get what I'm saying?
When you
Let
put
Brick Baby crack the jokes and do certain shit. You get what I'm saying? We'll deal with that individual because that's neighborhood business. And that's just what it is.
So when it hits the internet, then what? Because when it hits the internet, it's now public consumption.
It's public, exactly.
So I mean,
that's exactly the statement I'm trying to make.
So I mean, so when you put it on the internet, okay, let me ask you this question: what's the difference between Cartoon speaking on it and Flacco speaking on it?
Flacco is not a gangbanger.
Okay.
He's not a gangbanger. So y'all have the right to give y'all opinions because it's biased.
Wouldn't considering that, and I'll use you as an example. I'm assuming you've been shot or stabbed or at least packed out, whatever, before for your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why wouldn't somebody like you actually be more credible to speak on it? And the same thing, making Cartoon more credible to speak on it than somebody like me or Flacco. It seems like you guys should actually be the ones getting this chili off of it instead of us.
No, see, let me tell you the difference, right? Because when somebody says something from a rival gang, it's always gonna be their way and how they see it. You and Flacco and stuff like that, it's just gonna give y'all opinion on just whatever comes to your mind and how y'all see it, versus somebody that's got some type of feeling or attachment to how they feel about a situation.
Do you feel like Cartoon was being biased?
Of course.
Okay, so towards who?
Think about this.
Who is he in favor of?
Huh?
Who is Cartoon in favor of? Who is he biased? Who is he trying to help?
He was biased towards the trades.
Okay.
DW Flame situation. You get what I'm saying? Because he didn't understand why. He said, why I didn't diss the Insanes. You get what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, you absolutely right. And he was like, you should have never just dissed all of us. But I told him, I said, bro, if I'm talking to one individual, I said, DW Flame, he didn't say, give me a sissy. You get what I'm saying? He said, give me a nap. That's everybody. That's the same thing.
So, based off that same logic, is it safe to say that you diss all the gangster Crips in the gangster Crip card, despite where they might be from individually?
Of course.
And, I mean, hey, if you stand on that situation, that's your words. They ain't my words. That's that nigga's words. But, hey.
That's the difference. I get along with individuals from trades. You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
But I don't get along with their hood, and it's okay. And that's what niggas need to stop acting like, oh, this is the end of the world. No, nigga, that's just how.
I'm from Grape, and I don't even care because this nigga false flagging for show is a hilarious comment. Let's get back to it.
Get along? No, but we go to jail. We go to family and stuff like that. So we have, we create friendships. But that don't mean I'm hanging out in the office and his homies is not going to diss me or disrespect me or anything like that. Me and him get along, but his hood don't get along with my hood, so it's going to be a conflict. And that's where people have to draw the line and be like, that's okay. It's okay for that to happen. So it is what it is. That's just the rule of this gangbanging shit.
All right. So let me, let's take it back to the rules. How do you feel about 600 sealed paperwork?
600 is getting that on Monday.
You know how, understandably, we've heard this for about almost a year and a half now.
No, he's getting it Monday.
But are you aware that he was supposed to get it almost a year and a half ago?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Okay, so him and WACK had a conversation a while ago, and the conversation of 600's paperwork came up, and then it got real quiet. Real quiet. And then here you are now saying Monday, but understandably on our part, he's been, it's been a lot of Mondays since then. Mondays are hard though, so I get it, but it's been a lot of Mondays.
Yeah, so basically 600 is just, he's taking it, because think about this, right? If it's sealed paperwork, right? Is this showing or anybody saying that he came out and he told on their name?
We don't know what it says because it's sealed.
Okay, so a sealed file could be a traffic violation.
It could be, or it could be you telling on the murder. It could be both. You're 100% correct. Two things can be true at once. It could be a jaywalking ticket, or it could be you got caught with the work and told on everybody who got it to you.
Yeah, so it could be anything, but have any individual came out and say 600 is a snitch? Has
any individual come out and say 600 is in fact from 60s and I grew up with him and hung out with him and slid with him? Got your ass. Yeah, got your ass. Because, hold on, let me ask you this question. How old are you? I'm 34. How old are you?
I'll be 32 in November. Okay,
so what side of the 60s did you grow up in? Or are you all sides?
No, all sides.
Okay, so we can both agree that 600 would be a hard individual to miss if he was outside, right?
No, you absolutely right. See, but
hold on. Without saying nothing, we're just gonna say jump off the porch. At 32, if you're 32, how old were you when you jumped off the porch?
14.
14. All right, so at 14 years old, you jumped off the porch. From 14 years old until 32 years old, not including the last 4 years where he's been on the internet, have you ever seen 600 in the 60s?
Yes, I've seen 600 in the 60s.
So let me ask you this. So let me ask you a follow-up question.
Wait,
hold on.
Let's go back.
No, hold on. You saw him with who?
Wait, he was with Big U, Hop, Lee Mack.
Out his own mouth, he said he did. Out of his own mouth, he said he met Big U 4 to 5 years ago. So you cannot use Big U. I said outside of the last 5 years. He out his own mouth said that. 600 said that. 600 said that. 600 said that he met Big U. Let's table that one. You jumped off the porch at 14. How do you feel about 600 starting a gangbang at 21? His words, not mine.
I mean, let's go to the next question.
I can respect that. He started gangbanging at 21, stopped gangbanging at 32 because he got robbed for 100 P's and had to go to Vegas. His words, not mine. I'm in 100,000. His words, not mine. How do you feel about that? These are all his words. These are not quotes. This is not me being an asshole. I'm not twisting up his words. That is what that nigga said on the Cam Capone interview. Shout out to Cam Capone. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and show him how he feels and all that. He said that. How do you feel about that? 10-year gangbanging career. Started at 10 years old. I started at 21 years old. Had 100,000. Got robbed of the 100,000. Slid to Vegas. Swear to God, he's never been booked. But out his own mouth said that somebody ran off with 100,000 on him. We can both agree that that's a good lick that a nigga hit on you. Because if a nigga took 100,000 from me, I'd be sick. I'd imagine you'd be too. You feel me?
Okay.
How do you feel about any of this? Or I could respect, because if that's your homie, this is where grown man shit come in. If that's your homie and you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it.
No, see, let's talk about this, right? We're gonna keep this shit a buck. So 600 told me I'm about to play. See, y'all thinking that somebody pulled up and put a gun
Man,
to
fuck
his
the
head.
play. We want to talk about this nigga's history, not his stupid ass stories.
But listen,
Let's talk
you
about
just said the play.
what
You said the play.
I said a bunch of shit. Don't focus on one thing. Let's focus on this big picture. We're not gonna see one tree in the forest. We're gonna see the whole landscape. We're not gonna do that. I'm the nigga that WACK got kicked off Clubhouse because I fired his ass up. I got 3 baby mamas and I was raised by a real black woman and I know my daddy. You can't I got baby mamas. I know how bitches and twists and all that type of shit. It's not gonna work.
Okay, so
We're gonna talk about the whole forest, not one tree.
Okay, so but think about that. Once you climb up that branch, that tree will fall, right?
You better have strong branches.
Okay, exactly. So look, when he said he was a late bloomer.
Okay.
Not my words, it's his words.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, certain people.
You put your life on the line for this. You could be, respectfully, and I mean this with all respect, and God bless you for not being. You could be dead right now. For a nigga to be a late bloomer and start wall banging at 40. That's what you did that's what you put in all that work for that?
Oh my God! In trap news.
Is that what you put in all the work for?
Okay, listen. I respect the certain things that you saying and stuff like that. If it's his words, I didn't look at the interview quite yet. So I'm gonna do my research and then we could do a part 2 with this interview.
I'll send it to you right now. Don't worry about it. I got you. Don't trip. I got you right now.
Okay.
Keep going though. We can hear you.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like I can't speak on that. I just know that when he said about the nigga that ran off $100,000, he just gave a nigga some work, and when he gave him the work or whatever, he did the transaction, and he didn't see the nigga after that. So it's not like somebody just laid him down and took the $100,000. You get what I'm saying?
I understand that. They
ran off on a plug. He was the plug, and they ran off on him. They just beat him.
So with that being said, is that something? In using you as an example, is that what is tolerable or accepted based upon your standards of being in the streets?
No, a nigga would have died. I would have got his mama and his kids, somebody.
So
but
this,
at the end of the day, me and 600 is 2 different individuals.
So
he started boxing and changed his life.
So you can't. This is why I'm gonna say change your life is not really a valid point, because how are you pulling a gun on a senior citizen like Big Cat, but you change your life and then you do at your age beat you for 100? You chose an elderly man to pull a gun out on versus to go get the person who got you for your 100 bands. So you can't pull the change your life, because respectfully, and this is no disrespect to Big Cat at all, we all know that this man is not walking around with an AK-47 on him. That didn't need to happen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't know that story.
Excuse me?
I don't even know that story.
So 600 was in a donut shop on Hyde Park. You know the donut shop on Hyde Park. And Big Cat walked up and Snitch Hunted froze up, got shaky, and he pulled a blick out on him. Under what circumstances? Let's forget the fact of any of us being gang members. At me being 34, you being 32, 600 being 40, at what point is it acceptable or tolerable for us to pull a gun out on a man as old as Big Cat? Especially, he's not even, and he's saying, Big Cat is saying, and I quote, "Man, what you put a gun out on me for?"
Okay, so
is it acceptable or tolerable?
No, it's not acceptable. Of course not is acceptable pulling a gun out on our homies. You get what I'm saying? But think about this, right? And I'm giving you the words of wisdom when it comes down to the 60s. You ain't a real 60 until you kill one.
Okay, so even with that being said, because that's a common phrase within LA that we all know. So with that being said, you do whatever to your homie, but the stranger that ran off with 100,000 gets absolutely nothing. How does that work?
Did he say he seen him again?
How does that work?
But did he see the nigga again?
You would have made a point to see him again. True or false? True or
So
false?
trap news. You like the Lakers? You like
The direct question that
Celtics?
okay, so look, I'm gonna ask you a question. You're gonna ask me a question. Anybody who's ever ran off on me in life, I am undefeated in my get back. I will say that. I am undefeated in my get back.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
so would you say that are you undefeated in your get back?
Of course.
So is 600 undefeated in his get back, allowing somebody to run off on him?
What do you think about LeBron going to? Do you think his son gonna get drafted by the?
I can respect that answer. I can respect that answer. I can respect that answer because sometimes you got to be smart enough to know everything and not know nothing. I can respect that answer. We can move along. With that being said, the biggest question that you know what, we're gonna say that for last. It was another thing. What else did I wanted to talk to you about? When you got this situation going on with you now against the exposers, what's that? Are you no longer a part of the exposers?
What do you mean against the exposers? I never see the people got labeled as being exposers and stuff like that. I'm labeled as just being the truth. You get what I'm saying? Like, WACK is my guy, 600 is my guy and stuff like that. But if I see any bullshit with anybody, I'm going to expose them. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm all about the truth.
So if you're all about the truth, how did Eddie Boy get your little sister Demon Time Exotics for $1,200?
This nigga is so disrespectful. So
No, we respect. No, here at TNN Trap News Network, we understand and respect gender and pronouns. So we identify the fact that he once started off as a real ninja, but now he wants to identify as a bitch. So we respect that pronoun for sure.
okay, so why is Demon Exotic a bitch? Let's start there first.
I can't tell you why. That's between him and his parents. However, how do you feel about Eddie Boy getting him for $1,200? I can't tell you why. I didn't raise him.
Okay, so look, we're gonna break this down and we're gonna go back to this. So basically, Eddie Boy took advantage of a situation, and
Eddie Boy the smoker, Eddie Boy the dope fiend, right?
Okay, I'm not gonna disagree with that. So, but see, you have to understand, Eddie Boy is not from rolling 60s. So when you talking about that you denounce that and you are Muslim and all the other stuff like that, I don't give a fuck about you. So if 600 and them, that's who they deal with and stuff like that, I don't fuck with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like no man should be getting over on nobody. You get there's too much money and opportunity out here.
I can respect that. Nobody respects a thief. We can all agree to that.
So if a nigga get you out of some chilling, and you know this nigga is not a game banger, he's not nothing, he's just a hardworking nigga that's trying to do his YouTube and stuff like that, and you do like some bullshit, like, nah, nigga, now I'ma out you. Dead homies, I'ma out you. And I did it where I know it was going to hit the internet, and then he was going to be forced to give him the money back. You get what I'm saying? That's what happened.
So, basically, you saying that you pressed Eddie Boy into getting Demon Time as Chili back.
Yeah, because as a real nigga, I'm not going to sit back and watch you. That's like you taking money. Just if a nigga took money from you and you all on the same team, you gonna feel a certain type of way about that. You gonna be like, damn, these niggas just played me or whatever, like what's going on and stuff like that.
Well, let me ask you this question. Have you ever met Demon Time Exotic in real life? Let's be real.
Of course.
So has Eddie Boy ever met him in real life?
No.
So let me ask you another question. Would you give money to a person you've never met in real life?
Of course not, but that's what I explained to him.
So
you have to think about it. Listen, when
being outsmarted by a dope fiend is crazy.
Yeah, okay, think about this, right? And I told him, if a nigga tell you something that's too good to be true, what's the answer on Trap News?
Well, we all know that you can't piss in the sky and call it golden raindrops.
And of course, when a nigga start pissing on your back, and basically, if it's too good to be true, it's not true. And he fell for it. You get what I'm saying?
So with that being said, that results in you telling Eddie Boy, what was the agreement? Was Eddie Boy supposed to run an advertisement for him, a promotion? How did he get this money? What was the money for?
No, I don't agreement. I don't know what kind of play it was. I just know that he sent me the screenshot of the cash app that he sent Eddie Boy, and Eddie Boy was playing with his money.
But he sent them the cash app for what? What was the service that needed to be rendered?
I didn't even ask all of that.
And then go ahead.
I just know when niggas do fuck shit or whatever like that, and they think it's cool and they can get away with it, they can't. I don't let nobody steal from anybody, especially a black man.
Okay,
it's like,
I can respect that.
It's too much money out here for a nigga. A nigga could tell me, like, oh, listen, I need a money player or something like that. Okay, cool, I'm going to set you up. You got something. Throw on this hat and these jeans and stuff and shout it out on your YouTube and get you a bag that way. It's a lot of things that niggas don't know that they can actually get money every single day. Product placements and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like he took advantage. And he took advantage of somebody that it shouldn't be taken advantage of. And I wouldn't stand for that. I can't stand for that.
Look at you, superhero. Let me find out that you Batman in real life.
No.
All right, let's keep moving. Without saying a name, you got sense, so you know who I'm talking about. What was your issue and rhyme and reason for going against the big guy?
See, the thing is, it's like, and this is the whole story, right?
Okay.
Basically, that situation, he started it because he went against me when I did something to Molly Mall, right?
Okay. Molly Mall, that's a light-skinned, bald-head dude from Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know the story, right?
I kind of maybe know. No, don't let me lie. Nah, probably not.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to send it to you.
Do you have like an ultimate Rolodex of just these videos on standby for any moment?
No, it's just, I get into a lot of shit.
Clearly. Because that kind of reality world, you tap in and out. You feel me?
Yeah. So it's basically everything is my life is filmed 24/7. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like, it's certain things happen. Once I send you this, then you're going to realize, like, okay, this is coming to you right now.
Let me know when it's sent.
So once you do your reaction videos and stuff like that, you can play it.
All right, I just got it. Let me see. All right, so Spider just texted me back, and he said that is, in fact, him. However, he is not turning down any fades.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me play this other one real quick. You just seen. Real quick, hold on. Got to give a quick little product placement. You got the Crenshaw by Nature. Shout out to Tylo Tiny Amp with the Crenshaw by Nature. Make sure y'all get some of that. Good merchandise out. Boom. Crenshaw by Nature hoodie. Shout out to Tylo. So y'all packed them out, basically.
Okay, so let me explain you the story, right?
So y'all packed them out, basically. All right. That was a premeditated pack out for sure. Premeditated pack out for sure.
No, not really.
Why is it not? You hold on. You can't say it's not premeditated when you already had the video out.
Listen, if you let me explain it to you, I'm gonna explain it to you, right? So you understand, right? So
how you gonna punch a man while he's eating asparagus? That's extremely disrespectful.
Okay, so listen. Your ass is stupid.
I mean, he was eating asparagus, so you just messed up this man's whole meal, man. He's with it looks like with one of his little friends. His friend runs. He doesn't really want to fight, but you know.
Yeah, so
hey, and I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm sorry. I've been meaning to tell you this for the longest. I say it as a joke, but I mean it in all seriousness. The next video that I see you in and you got on ankle socks, I'm gonna fire your ass up. I'm gonna fire your ass up. The next video I see you in with niggas got their ankles out, oh, I'm firing niggas up. Them little ass socks. Niggas better go get some tube socks, bro. I don't know who niggas think they are. I get niggas getting chilly now. You niggas is unacceptable with them low ass socks. So I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that into the universe. You feel me? Next video with ankle socks, niggas is getting fired the fuck up. Niggas gonna be mad.
So listen,
The higher the socks, the downer the food, bro. You walking around with ankles. I'm just saying.
Listen, the crazy part about it is, right, so basically Molly Mark got caught stealing $50,000 from me, right?
Okay.
So when he got caught stealing $50,000 or whatever,
Sock check.
We took it to a whole nother level. When we took it to a whole nother level, he called the other guy, the one that you was mentioning, and he was like, nephew, why you do that? I'm like, because did this and this and that or whatever like that. Stay out my business, right?
So you told the big guy to stay out your business.
Yeah, dead homies. So
you understand why I don't believe you. Look, I'm not saying you lying. I'm not saying the truth. You understand why I don't believe you.
Okay, well, whatever you say.
That's fine. I wasn't there, but I don't believe you.
I'm telling you facts.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie about anything like that. Even if it's embarrassing to me, I'm gonna always tell you.
Hey, we respect your version of the truth.
Yeah, no, it's the truth. So listen. So after the situation happened, he was like, "Oh, cause come to Brian, are you going to get lined up?" I said, "I'm on my way." So I come there. I squabbled two of the homies or whatever.
Who did you squabble? Who?
We don't put the names out because think about this, right? And let me tell you this.
You've been putting out names this whole interview. You just said so. You just sent the bro. I've been talking to you. You're not finna talk to me like I ain't been talking to you.
The only person I put out was Pac-Man, but Pac-Man told me to put out the story.
So if I call Pac-Man right now, he gonna be like, yeah. If I call Pac-Man right now, he gonna say yeah.
Of course.
Cap, but keep going.
No, it's facts. So listen. So when I talk to him or whatever,
with these, so you took a DP from these unnamed homies.
Listen,
Cap.
No, listen. Let me tell you the truth, right? This is the truth. I want you to really understand this, right? If the homies get caught up in a crime or a situation or anything that happened, and I'm on file saying they part of the Rolling 60s, don't you think that gang enhancement gives them an extra 10 years? That's why no nigga should ever do that. So when you see niggas dropping names and stuff like that, they telling everything. The social media is police.
Okay.
Everything is listening. So this is why I don't do that.
All right, so let me ask you. So based off that statement, every time that this nigga 600 and WACK have named off members of the Rolling 60s, you're saying that is police work. Because this is what's an undeniable fact. From Clubhouse to YouTube videos to Instagram lives and Instagram reels and stories, they have named off multiple members of the Rolling 60s in the exact same way that you just said is the police. Do you agree that that's still the police?
Ronnie James is about to get picked up, I think, by...
I respect that answer. I can respect that you're not going to go against your squad. I can respect it. Because what's understood don't got to be explained. I can respect it. So, let's keep going. Back to you and the big guy. So, you took your DP.
Yeah, the DP, and then basically, he was like, oh, nephew, you a fool and stuff like that. I'm like, listen, like, Trump don't ever go against me. And then... So
wait. So, you told the big guy, stay out my business. Yeah. You ain't tripping on the DP. And you called him outside of his name.
That's not outside of his name. That's what we talk. That's how we talk.
But we know what that means when you say that. Especially in the context, especially in the context of the energy of the situation that you're describing. You're saying that you called him out of his name.
That's not out of his name, bro. That's how we talk.
I'm aware of verbiage. I'm very aware of verbiage.
Yeah, so listen, bro. When we pick up the phone, we be like, what's up, Tramp? Like, that's just us.
I get that, but okay, let's use this example. And this is not to compare grown men to women. This is just an example based 100% off words. No gender no gender bias of one or the other. But women will call each other the B word as a term of endearment and a term of disrespect. So that word can be interchangeable. In the context of which you're explaining this story, in a hostile environment where you did something to someone physically, he did not approve of it, and then you got a violation for it as a negative repercussion, and then you say, that word that you said, don't go against me, that is to be implied that this is a negative context.
Yeah, but it's not like that, because
okay.
Afterwards, we from rolling sixes. We fight. That's what we do. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when we fight, it's second nature to us. Just like if a nigga.
But you're saying that wasn't that statement in using that word towards him was not in a malice intent. It was just the word was used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like Hoover or somebody be like, pass me that nap, or
So there was no hostility behind the statement.
No, it's not. But that's just how gangs talk, and that's where we have to really understand. It's like we can put boundaries on our language that we've been taught this from kids, just like they've been taught to diss naps. We've been taught to diss everybody else.
Okay.
And that's what people don't understand that.
Because I'm just trying. I mean, but okay. So if that's a derogatory term, why would you use it towards? Why in that moment? Why did you choose that word towards him after he got you? After he just got you essentially packed out.
Feeling comfortable and stuff like that, and chilling and stuff like that, and you like, pass me a nap. That's just something that they used to doing. That's just their words. That's just how niggas talk, and it's okay.
So
people have to realize that we gangbangers. We have our own form of language.
I mean, that's that. You know what I'm saying? So, if that being said, so you guys move past that. How did it come to you now going against your neighborhood on the internet?
I never have. Never will.
Can you understand how going against certain people can be assumed to be going against your neighborhood because the same thing could have been done privately and off Instagram or YouTube?
He made it publicly. You get what I'm saying?
But how does that affect your actions? But how does that affect?
I never did.
Why does that make you make a video in response rather than dealing with it off camera, despite what someone else does?
Because he did it. He did it first. So when he did it, I said, let me show you.
So do you and 600 hang out and like discuss these answers? Because that was his exact answer. He messed with me first, so I'm messing with him back. You know, I messed with him first.
See, that's what you have to understand, that the big guy likes to throw rocks and hide his hand.
Is there a hiding of a hand, or is it just everything is not for public consumption?
No. He throw rocks, and then he literally hides his hands. He'd be like, basically like, oh, something, oh, you did this. And then he have like 5 minions that he controls. See, the thing is, I used to be the people because I'm the closest thing to him. You have to understand.
How can you be the closest thing to him when WACK says he was the closest thing to him? So who was actually the closest?
No, see, WACK and him is brothers. Was like brothers. You get what I'm saying? Me and him is blood related. That's the difference. I'm his nephew.
So again, if that's your uncle, so to speak, why are you publicly going against him? I'm not saying you guys can't have your family disagreements as you have your family disagreements. Why is it left for public consumption?
Because he makes it public.
So why do you have to continue to, you know, like air? Okay, so like let me say it like this. Let me give a different example. If you and I, let's say it's me, you, and a third person, and the third person gets caught, and then they tell on me, and they tell on me and you. Let's say the third person tells on me and you, and I get caught. At that point, if I told on you, but my argument was, well, he already told on you, it doesn't matter, would that make sense? Or would you still call me a snitch?
No, yeah, of course.
So I'm still a snitch because even if he snitched, I still told it. Don't make me less of a snitch. We just 2 snitches now. So based off that,
basically.
So no matter what he does, I should stand solid and not snitch, right?
No, okay. Now let me tell you this, right?
Wait, what you mean no?
No, let me give you this, right?
Hold on, but you didn't answer the question though. No matter what, I should stand solid, right?
Okay, but listen,
But you're not answering it though.
I'm about to answer it.
Is it before you go into a detailed explanation? Just a simple yes or no. Should you stand solid?
Have the big guy ever stood solid?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about I use an entirely different example. We're talking about the moral compass of a man. Should you stand solid?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so under any circumstances, should that moral compass favor because of what someone else does? Or should you stand solid?
But how can you?
But you like this.
No, wait. Oh, I got something for you, right?
Okay, ask me. Go ahead.
Okay. So we going to family law court, right?
Okay, yep.
And the bitch is trying to take the kids, right?
Yep.
And she's trying to prosecute you, say this and say that, and you say this and stuff like that. Do you protect the bitch, or do you go all out because the bitch is trying to do something morally disrespectful and hurt your reputation?
Using myself as an example, 3 weeks ago by now, maybe 4 weeks ago by now, I had family court on a Wednesday. Y'all follow me for this quick story. I had family court on Wednesday. I bailed my baby mama out of jail that Monday. She crossed me in court, family court on Wednesday, tried to sell my public information on Thursday, and I told the judge again on Friday, no matter what we talk about in this courtroom, I only want to talk about how I am as a father, and I never want to talk about who she is as a mother. Who I am as a father will determine what happens with my kids, and I don't need to talk about her. So I'm sorry, Your Honor, I would only like to talk about myself, because nowhere in life will anybody ever say I told on them. That is how my crazy ass mind works. These are literal public facts, documented facts. I made a whole video about it.
Listen. So that's facts. Everything that you just said is so big. You is the.
We're not saying names.
Yeah, but he's the bitch, and I'm you. And at a certain point, I stood for a year and a half dealing with it. Dead homies. A year and a half.
I don't think that you would call that man that word to his face without having some sort of physical. I don't believe it.
Of course. Listen.
It's easy to call a man out his name on the internet.
No. Listen, the thing is, he's not no buster. He's going to fight. And he's going to fight me, for sure. 100% facts. I'm not taking away his credibility when it comes down to his street rap. That's what y'all not even understanding, because I know firsthand. He knows firsthand.
So when you say that's your uncle, are you guys like your dads or brothers?
No, my dad and him is best friends. And I was always raised with as him as family. You know what I'm saying?
So if that's your dad's best friend, where's your father at to mediate the situation?
He on death row.
Still, niggas got phones on death row.
Listen.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. But
That's a fact.
You have to understand this, right? If I'm a grown man that made millions and millions of dollars. A nigga that I made big, you probably over $2.5 million, bro. Like,
It sounds like this is a situation that could have been remedied had you guys spoke off camera.
It could have, but he did it publicly.
So let's call a spade. So okay, so by doing it publicly, you called him the B word, right?
No, I called him the police.
Okay, so by doing it publicly yourself, would that make you the police?
No, what do that make him?
I didn't ask what it make him. Does it make you the same thing based off your definition? Because we just said we don't need two snitches. We just gave that example.
No, but see, you twisting it up.
I'm not twisting it. I'm telling you what you told me.
Okay, but you have to really understand this. If somebody got on
Words are hard. Words are hard.
Got on the internet, publicly disrespected you time after time after time after time because you messing with one individual that he don't get along with. But they was, when I had a problem with the same individual and you stood by his side.
Your is YOU''RE. Words are hard. Devin Stinger. Devon Stinger. Words are hard. It's your YOU''RE.
Because I chose to stay out of it because I know in a couple of years later, y'all gonna get back together. It's like Lil Wayne and Baby, right? You know how Lil Wayne, he was going against Baby and everybody was chiming in, and then 50 Cent said, no, I'm gonna stay out of that because I know they're gonna get back together. That's the same situation with this situation.
So
no matter what they say, they gonna still be. WACK still talk to his wife once or twice a week.
So if that's the case, again, even more so because you said that you have respect for WACK and blah blah blah. If that's how you, if that's how,
everybody, I love Big U to death. I love him.
so why call him out of his? Why are you calling him the B word then? Like that's even if that's how you feel, why are you saying it publicly, knowing that we on a YouTube live?
Because I know certain words you probably cut out, man.
No, I don't. What? Nigga, you hoping that I edit something out? You're sick.
Listen, Big U, you's a bitch.
Yeah, you're probably okay. Well, I don't think that that's the wisest decision to make, but you know, you're an adult male. Let's move on. I'm gonna just ask this straight to the point. I've heard you out your own mouth tell stories of you having love for Nip, and you said that you were the last person that he spoke to before his unfortunate demise. Do you remember saying that? With that being said, if that is to be true, because I think you a liar. I ain't gonna lie. I think you lying. But your business. I wasn't there. I can't say what happened. I can just say what I think.
Right? Let me tell you something. There's some content that's going to come out. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, everything that I tell you is facts. Facts. And that's the thing is you being...
Wait, you said everything that WACK says is facts?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, my bad. I misheard you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying, you just said that wasn't Spider-Loc. And then Spider-Loc confirmed that was...
Hey, you know what? And you know what I'll say on the phone with you and on this live? I was 100% wrong, and I redact that statement. Loose Cannon was correct, and I am wrong. Not my bad, not my fault. I am sorry for being wrong and speaking out of turn. I have no problem admitting that.
Okay, so... And that's what I'm trying to tell
Accountability is a thing.
Okay, yeah, but if I'm telling you something... If I'm not answering something, then you probably know the answer. But if I'm telling you something and it coming out of my mouth, it's the truth. It's facts, bro. I haven't, like, it is what it is.
Well,
that's all to it.
Well, you said, all right, you've sent everything, and I won't show it to the camera. Send me that video. Send me the video of that screenshot from that FaceTime conversation.
You know why?
No, I'm with your lying ass. Go ahead with your lying ass.
No. So you have to let me explain.
You sent me everything else without me even asking. Go ahead and send that one.
You have to understand that it's under when he sent the cease and desist, right? He sent it to me.
That same cease and desist that you said you didn't care about, but go ahead. You said that you was gonna put the content out anyway, but go ahead.
Okay, yes, but you have to really understand. I made $10 million on my show. On my reality TV show, do I throw that away?
All bullshit aside, who the fuck is watching that reality show? Niggas really watch that shit?
Yes.
Man, send me a screenshot of the numbers. Let me see a dashboard.
1.4 million subscribers.
Of what channel? What network?
Of Urban Flix.
Urban Flix. So you have to have a dashboard or something that shows these numbers.
Of course.
Let me see a screenshot of that.
No, listen.
I can send you my dashboard. You gonna send me your dashboard. I'm gonna tell you where my dashboard stays. You gonna tell me where your dashboard stays.
Yeah, okay, but we can have this
on the dead anchors.
Off. I'm not gonna sit there. Everything that I'm telling you is facts. Everything that I showed you is facts.
Okay, so you gonna
see if I'm not pulling shit up.
All right, so show me the dashboard from Urban Flix.
I will show you that off this interview.
Okay, fine. I just want to see it.
You have to really understand that it's a business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you know what? And now I'll even do you one better. If you send me that dashboard and it is what you say, not only will I subscribe to Urban Flix, I will do a full reaction of your first episode. All off my dollar.
Okay, I'm going to show you the first 2 weeks.
Nah, nugget. No.
No, because you have to really understand.
I very well understand. I understand how marketing and media works.
Listen, you have to understand that it's a company. I'm not the owner of Urban Flix.
I understand.
It's like they licensed my TV show. So when they license my TV show, I have to still abide by their rules. You get what I'm saying? This is how I get paid. It makes worse than that. I can't do it off by an interview that's 30 seconds or an hour or two, and I'm not making something off of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm doing it because you're a genuine person. I fuck with you. Even though you be saying slick shit, I still like your content. You get what I'm saying?
At least I'm honest.
Man to man. But everything that I'm telling you is 100% fact.
With the exception of 2 things so far, but I'll give you that.
No, it's not.
You ain't showed it.
Because
You can okay, so look at it from my perspective. Look at it from my perspective. You hang out with WACK and 600, who we both know are known liars, because you have dodged questions about both of their lies. So we can all respect it.
Listen, let me
So birds of a feather will flock together.
No, listen, you have to really understand this. What is it lying about?
600's lying about his paper. Never mind. We're not even going to go backwards in this.
Okay, no, listen. Let me say,
We're not going to go backwards into this.
Okay, listen. You were just wrong about one situation. How can
Out of my one time wrong, you have dodged 4 questions about these men.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so would you like to revisit those questions?
No.
Okay then, nigga. That nigga said no. Oh, that's funny as fuck. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. You have the love for Nip that you say you had. How are you, again, taking it back to your relationship with WACK? How are you cool with such disrespect coming against somebody who you just met WACK? If the way you describe it, you grew up with Nip.
When did I just meet WACK? I've been knowing WACK for years.
So who have you known? Who is more of your day one, WACK or Nipsey? Speaking on a friendship level.
Okay, on friendship level, is both.
Can't be both.
I've been knowing Nip since I was a kid, and I've been knowing WACK for years. You get what I'm saying? We all have our ups and downs relationships.
Nip is a stronger friend based off longevity and proximity to your same neighborhoods, recognizing your same struggles of the community around you. Whereas WACK is somebody who you might have met as an adult, who you can relate to in other ways in an adult aspect, versus Nip, who's somebody you grew with.
Yes, but it's 2 different aspects of a thing. Do you get along with your childhood friends, or do you get along with somebody that you probably met a year or 2 ago?
I'm actually still really good friends with my childhood friends. Shout out to management.
Okay, but do you agree that when people grow up and 4 or 5 years from now,
this is what I'll
be a totally different person?
This is what I'll say with all those people watching. My literal best friend since the 4th grade, with everybody who I've met through high school going on, them is my top tier friends. If I met you as an adult and I had to choose my loyalty between you and them, I'm going to always choose my childhood friends versus those who I made as an adult based off my loyalties. Yes, I will.
That's cool.
And I stand on that.
Yeah, dude. Stand on that. But what I'm trying to tell you is Nip is a real good friend of mine. You get what I'm saying?
So, okay.
That's his baby mama.
I'm aware of that relationship, but we're going to keep her name and all that out of this because she has nothing to do with any of this. You feel me?
Of course.
But whether it be true, whether it be false, again, this is the second time said friend is blatantly disrespectful with something that you represent and love.
What did he disrespect? Because he said about a sex tape?
Oh, he wasn't no real 6-0 like that. He used to get beat up. He da-da-da-da. Let's take that. Let's take the tape out of it.
I never seen that.
Okay, well.
I can't speak on something that I never seen, King. So you have to respect that. I don't be on the internet. If I'm producing, I'm writing. I got 2 nail shops. I got 32 Airbnbs.
Let me ask you this question.
I own a Subway. I got property. So certain things, I be oblivious to the internet. So
based off us just being men, you asked me a very real question. Well, I'm aware that you just may not know who you're dealing with. And my response is, I'm aware, I just don't care. Based off that answer, would you believe me to say I am somebody who pretty much believes in telling the truth?
No, I know that.
So based off that, what I'm telling you, I heard with my own ears. This is not a third-party source. This is what me, Rich Trapper, Trap News Network, said he heard. WACK has made claims of Nip getting beat up. He not like that. He was really broke. He was really a buster. He really blah, 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 outside of what we know to be public. So how do you feel about that?
Send that to me.
All right, but let's keep going. So with that being said, hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, so with that being said, when you say, even let's take it about what we do know to be true. My bad, I'm looking up this YouTube video. With what you do know to be true, how do you feel about that being, whether it's true, whether it's false? Is that something that you believe is meant for public consumption? Or that's disrespectful in the fact just of, that doesn't need to be spoken on from a dead man, number one, that's your friend, to the public space?
When it happened,
Was he okay? Well, let me ask this question: do you think that if Nip was walking the earth right now, WACK would make these claims about him?
WACK will make a lot of claims about.
Do you? I know for a fact that if.
But listen, let me answer it because I know both of them. WACK would still make the claims, but will it be a physical altercation? Hell yeah, it will be.
Like at Platinum Motorsports where WACK turned down Nipsey's fade? Right.
No, I don't know about that.
That's a fact.
I don't know about that.
So
I
you're.
know WACK is not. Listen, I'm telling y'all, WACK is not going to turn down no fades.
Nobody said no. At any point, I didn't say he turned down a fade. What I said was, if Nipsey Hussle was walking God's green earth as far as it being June 8th, 2024, WACK 100 wouldn't have made these claims because according to WACK, he had the tape prior to. According to WACK, he had the tape prior to Nipsey Hussle's death. Never said anything. That's his words, not mine.
You know who gave him that tape?
How the fuck would I know that?
Okay, let me tell you who gave him that tape. Big U gave him that tape.
Is that snitching what you just did? Does this count as telling?
No, it's not. It's basically you.
Such a fine line of snitching.
Something. Dude, this is what you're not understanding. You assuming and alleged that he had the tape, but you're not understanding that Big U gave him the tape. So when Nipsey died, he said, use this tape to put this nigga or let's extort the family for 30%.
And you have this in writing, because other than that, I can't say I 100% believe you.
Listen,
Let's keep the dead homies out of this, man. Dead anchors on Ron Burgundy.
Let's cut it out. I gave you exclusive content, bro.
I'm not talking about content. That's outside of content. I live in the real world.
You for a fact it happened.
So where is the proof of?
No, listen. You have to really understand this. If I'm telling you,
help me understand.
And everything that I'm telling you, and I showed you, and it's facts. Why you cannot? You have to give me the same type of credit that I'm giving you, bro. You got to.
I just gave you three. I just gave you three examples.
And I told you. I stood on.
I'm not saying that you're telling 100% lies. I just don't think that everything is the truth either. I'm allowed to think that.
I'm telling you 100% facts, bro.
So
100% facts.
You said I have proof of, and I just simply said shoot it.
Yeah, but see, you have to understand this. It's different to something in a court proceedings and something that's on the internet. Do I give up $10 million for a football?
No, I'm not. Forget the TV show. I said the proof of what you just said. So you're saying that WACK told you that he got that information from the guy. I'm saying
it's text messages.
Okay, so can I see said text messages that could possibly be fabricated?
No, that's WACK text messages, bro.
Okay, so you don't have those text messages. WACK has those messages.
No, it don't have nothing. It don't have nothing to do with me. But
WACK just put out fake paperwork on Deuce M's and was wrong and got beat for $2,000. How do you expect me to believe what he says?
Listen, he didn't put out fake paperwork, bro. They sent fake paperwork.
Right, and then WACK presented it to be true to discredit Deuce M's and ended up being wrong.
Listen, 600 told WACK that it was his homie and all this other stuff like that. So basically, we all got suckered, bro.
I respect that.
If you want to keep hearing that.
No, but that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is,
you can say he didn't put it out.
So you want me to take the word of WACK, who just got beat for $2,000? Can you see why I'm not comfortable betting on that?
Listen, he didn't get beat for $2,000 because we all did.
Okay, well,
WACK wasn't the only nigga that paid for that.
So can you see how I'm not comfortable betting on that from the outside looking in?
But if I'm telling you, and it's embarrassing that I'm telling you about how we got beat and played. So why the fuck would I lie or contradict my statement?
Because 3 out of the 4 people in your group said something different? And because when I asked you if you had it, you said, yeah, but then now WACK has it. So you can't tell me what you have, just what you've seen from a third party?
No, listen. I can tell you what I've seen and what I saw. And everything that is stated is facts, bro.
So
I know for a fact.
So how did you know that? So was his name saved under, his name in the text message? And that's how you know. How do you know that it's him in the text message if the text messages are even real?
Who? You talking about the text messages between Big U and WACK, right?
How do you understand? How do you even know if those are real conversations between those two people?
Why wouldn't I not know? I've seen the texts with my own eyes.
But you know that, you do understand that right now I can make up a fake conversation in text between me and you, right?
You probably can, but nigga, I'm not doing that.
Well, okay, well, Are you aware of the time that WACK put out fake Bureau of Investigation paperwork on Clubhouse against someone? He spelled Bureau wrong?
I don't know about none of that.
God damn, man. You got to get from under that rock. WACK is having a really hard time. Words are really kicking this dude's ass. Words are hard.
No, you see, you have to understand that if I don't think WACK will make some fake paperwork up. Maybe
Yeah, they did. They spelled Bureau wrong.
Paperwork. Yeah, but somebody probably sent it to him.
No, he had someone do it. That was WACK's whole play. He did that. Gotta stand. Look, the same way I apologize for being wrong about Spider-Loc actually being his voice, sometimes you gotta just hold your L up high, big dog. I was wrong. I gotta hold that L up high. Gotta die on that hill. WACK, you made up fake paperwork and spelled Bureau wrong. Bureau's a really hard word to spell, though, so I get it. Words are hard. But
I don't know.
moving on. Quick question. Would you box Yael for a pay-per-view?
I would slap Yael for free.
That is a funny.
Like,
That's
niggas don't want to fight me, bro.
That's a funny ass answer. Yael's actually in the chat. Yael, I don't know you personally, but that was a really funny response that he gave. That shit was funny. And I kind of believe that in his heart, this nigga might actually slap you, Yael. So you might want to be aware of that if you guys are ever in the same physical place. I'm not saying that it wouldn't come without physical repercussions, but he said that extremely confidently.
Listen, tell Sweetie Pie.
He can hear you.
Bags. Okay, Sweetie Pie. Listen, darling.
You have to stop calling these niggas Sweetie Pie.
You not like that. We know you not like that, baby doll. So at the end of the day, it's like, bro, just live your life, sweetie, and do something about it. If you see me do something, stop acting like you tough.
If Yael fucks around and whoops your ass, bro, you're done. You have to stay inside.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Hey, you never underestimated other man, bro.
Listen, I'm very good. This nigga called me crying, talking about I had cancer. I'm off of medication. 60 CRIPS, bro. Dead homies. Cuz apologize like
dead anchors.
Mark, bro. Like a neighborhood CRIP, like he's the sugar bear. He's the sweetheart. Like, bro is a lying ass nigga, bro. Tell me, Sweetie Pie, to stop it.
Oh, well.
Okay, next question. We gave him enough clout.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's that. You mention your neighborhood a lot. You know what Monday is, right?
Of course.
You in there?
Of course.
You really in there?
Listen, you have to understand the last 5 hood days always been at my house.
No, I'm talking about hood day. Are you on Crenshaw and Slauson in that plaza?
Yeah, but okay, think about this.
No, we're not talking about. Hold on. Let me re-ask the question. Let me re-ask the question. I'm not saying Airbnb party, Hollywood hotel party. I'm talking about on 610. Are you at Ground Zero in that Crenshaw Slauson Ralph's parking lot plaza in front of where you need to be in front of? I don't even want to say nothing about the business in there. Are you going to Popeyes?
Of course. Listen, let me tell you something, right? I want you to really get to understand. I have $17 million in property.
Okay, so based off that, I would hope that you don't go. Based off that right there, I hope that you're smart enough not to go.
Let me tell you something, right? When it comes down to hanging out and stuff like that on a block and doing certain things, yes, I'll pop up and do whatever I want and hang out and see my day ones and stuff like that. But as I'm going out there drinking and smoking and doing all that, no.
So
nigga, I make too much money to do that.
So when the
I don't even smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that.
So when the members of said fraternity are outside doing what they do on that day of celebration, you will be out there in the heart of the celebration. Not at 6 o'clock in the morning, not at midnight. I'm talking about when it's active and live, maybe 12 noon, 3 o'clock.
I will pull up and greet the homies and then I will leave.
You bring a 600 with you? No. Like, will you stay longer than an hour is the better question.
You said what?
Will you stay at least an hour, 60 minutes?
Maybe.
30,
20, 30, 40 minutes. You have to understand.
Will you take 600 with you to that Crenshaw Slauson parking lot?
Listen.
I'm listening.
Anthony Davis is going to get an extension of the lifetime for the Lakers.
Okay, so 600's not going with you. I respect it. 600 can't go.
You have to understand, like, there's certain things that I can't predict and say, bro. I don't know.
Well, considering that you and 600 are really cool, I would assume that you'd be like, hey, I'm going. You should ride with me and whoopty bam, because typically in those type of fraternities, that's what happens normally, right?
But no, listen. But why would?
Maybe is a sick answer.
No, it's just like, bro, just let's go to the next question, because you know hood politics and stuff like that is tricky when you're talking about different individuals.
Yeah, because 600 can't go over there.
No.
Yeah, I know exactly.
I know that you don't have love for 600.
No, this has nothing to do with me having.
You see white people walking down in the hood now. You see people taking pictures of the murals and NIPSEY and stuff like that.
The murals, words are hard. Don't worry about it. But I hear all that. But it's 600 going to Crenshaw and Slauson. Put me on mute.
No. I'm all put you. Basically, I understand.
Don't be letting that girl beat you up. Don't be. Hey, fool. Don't be a victim of domestic violence.
Oh, that's so stupid.
So is 600 riding with you to the hood day, and will you guys be pulling up on Crenshaw and Slauson into that plaza where the Ralphs used to be?
I will.
Will 600 ride with you? Will he be accompanying you? Because he's, as he says, 6'5", 300 and something times, and he got blick on him.
Yeah, but why would he ride with a gun on him, bro?
Okay, so but will he ride with you? Period. Gun or no gun. I don't care if he has a slingshot. Will he be going with you?
Yeah, he might.
He might, huh? No, you don't sound real. Okay, if you had to bet everything you own, would you bet that he would or he wouldn't go?
I bet Anthony Davis gonna stay with the Lakers.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty good. I see that. It's gonna be a pretty good team this year. I feel you. 600 is a snitch, and he is scary. I respect it. But
there you go, Tratton.
But you know what I can respect about you, though? This is what I can respect, and this is being men. If you're true to what you're saying, I can respect that whether you be right, whether you be wrong, you are ready to atone for your sins and be accountable for whatever actions should you choose to really go and stay 60 minutes in that situation. Because this is what can never be taken away from you. We make jokes, we laugh, but as men, if you walk into that lion's den and you face what's in front of you, that takes an extreme amount of courage, and people can say whatever they want to say on the internet. 9 out of 10 niggas wouldn't do it. This is what we know to be a fact. This is what we know to be a fact. So if this is what you're really actually doing and you really tend to stand on and all that kind of stuff, even if I absolutely despise you as a person, as a man, I can never not respect you. That's what I can say. Unless you snitch. If you snitch, it's all out the window. It's all for nothing.
Listen.
But that's 100. And I will give you, and if what you're saying is true, I salute you now and I will salute you afterwards. And I'll give you that show of respect. That's in all humility.
You just have to watch. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, Monday's 2 days away, so we'll see.
Yeah, of course. That's all you have to do.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but at the end of the day, it's like everything is, is great. So, 600 is my man. 600, he stands what he stands for and everything like that. And I know sometimes News, you completely biased.
Yes, I am. I'm yes, very much so. Yes, I don't lie about it.
Yeah, but
I don't lie about it. I don't try to hide it. But the same way I'm biased, I will give you your kudos and respect like I just did, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just crazy within my own head. Don't worry about it. I go to therapy every week.
No. That's what you think. That's what you say. That's how it happens.
But I hope you can understand that I do have a genuine respect for the heart of a real man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I will ask you this question. They're asking in the chat something about you being picked up and what happened to your statement. Not really sure what that's about.
About what?
Somebody, I have no idea. They're saying that if anybody in the comments know anything about why he got picked up or anything.
You said what? No, you got the wrong house, bro. I'm on the phone doing the interview. Where is she? She's 5 minutes away.
We don't ask questions about kids.
Okay, now what you say?
No, they're saying something in the chat about you being picked up by the police, the feds. I don't like when people say the feds when it's really the police, because those are two different things and it confuses me.
Okay, listen. These niggas is retarded. So you know what I'm saying? Because when you do that and they get in the case, you can give them a gang enhancement, and that's 10 years.
Well, look, I can ask the questions, you choose not to answer. Your media training is 100% determined by you. But the question that the world really wants to know is, who put you on, how did you get put on, and who are the other joining affiliations?
Listen, I told you when I got put on.
Okay.
And that's it.
What year was that? You said 14. What year was that? What year would that be?
Listen, we don't have... Listen, because we know Los Angeles, Scandalous Los Angeles TV and everybody else is in the chats, right?
They better be.
So
as much as I support them, they better be supporting me back.
Yeah, so we have to understand this, right? They asking you police questions. This is all police stuff. Nobody cares about this stuff like that.
You just showed an entire video of you assaulting a man who was eating asparagus.
And listen, and is it any Rolling 60s in that video?
I don't know who's in the video.
Okay, yes, both videos.
So you just had us show 2 videos with... Huh?
To you only.
I'm assuming this video of Marley Marl is on the internet somewhere?
No.
So nobody's ever seen this but me.
Just you.
Cap.
See, that's
a lie. That's a lie. Because why would you give it to me as a complete stranger, not even one of your homies?
You have to understand, it's not on the internet. It's on a TV show, but it's not on the
Okay,
internet.
so you're on TV assaulting a man over asparagus.
No, listen. We're not about to get involved into this, Trap News. So at the end of the day, I gave you a wonderful interview.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Is there anything that you... Is there any...
It's all the haters suck my dick.
Well, I probably won't be repeating that, but they can hear you.
Okay, so it definitely...
I'm not going to invite another man to your penile section. That's your business.
Okay, so listen. So tell the sweethearts and the
Any last questions?
that's listening in the chats and stuff like that. Y'all have a great day, and it was a great interview.
All right, man. Y'all heard it first. Trap News Network, Loose Cannon. Appreciate you, bro. Be safe out there. Enjoy the time with your family.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all heard it first, man. Words over Whoopties. Episode 1. We up out here to the next one, man. Make sure y'all tap in with the tap in. When you tapping in, how you tapping in. We up out here to the next one. It's Free Avenue Angel. Say he's free. We are gone. Y'all seen it, man. First episode, Words Over Whoopties. We did that, man. We did that. We about to the next one. Free Avenue Angel till he's free. Red dots to the left. Free Avenue Angel till he's free, though. We gone.